Last video for today. We're gonna talk about something that I've been seeing developing as a trend on these internet streets that I don't quite think is a good thing. I think it should be made example of. All right. One thing I'm very big on this channel is not trying to incriminate other people or myself, right? Especially other people, right? I don't really say too much in regards to myself, only here in my personal life, but I do talk about a lot of current events. Unless it's my music, I talk about that's obviously me. And there's a lot of other shit tied in with that. But for the most part, when I'm doing these type of videos, which is like the secondary main function of this shit, I'm talking about other people's careers, livelihoods, that type of shit. And I don't want to put that at risk or jeopardize that for nobody. You see what I'm saying? I don't care if I don't like the person. I don't care if I do like the person. I don't want to jeopardize other people's livelihood because I know what that's like when it's done to you. It's not cool. I made a video discussing Vlad and No Jumper and why I felt that they were not real right people or programming because of certain standards and practices they are upholding. Excuse my hair looking crazy, I just got out the shower. Now, before I go any further, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit all that shit, man. Do it all. You feel me? This trend that I've noticed, I've just seen academics do it. This is why I'm saying this. Motherfuckers act like dry snitching or trying to whatever. See, you can run these stories the way I do without dry snitching or without doing police reform. You basically do what I do and you say, look, you know, I'm not going to say it was this or this. This is what it could be. You phrase it like a question because that way, that's the same thing law enforcement's doing. They're phrasing it. They're trying to ask a question. They don't know. When you say it's like this and this and you give an answer, that's when you're doing law enforcement job for them. You see what I'm saying? Especially even more so when you do some shit like Omi did and you're like, oh, but these other people who I did this with, you don't do that. You don't do that at all. So this trend is, I see a lot of people who think that because they're not affiliated with something or because they're not a street motherfucker, that all of a sudden now telling isn't telling. It's still fucking telling. It's still snitching, period. You say that motherfucker had 30 bricks. It don't matter if you a Crip. It don't matter if you a Blood. It don't matter if you not affiliated with shit. You saying the motherfucker got 30 bricks. If that motherfucker goes to prison and gets arrested for having 30 bricks and goes to Fed, that's your fault. You told on him. It's not your fault. I mean, he had 30 bricks, but at the same time, no one would have known that if it wasn't for you saying he had 30 fucking bricks. Think about that. It was the dumbest shit I ever heard because I heard academics, he goes, I'm a civilian though, it's different. No, it is not different, bro. I'm a blogger just like academics, except I actually do things with the rap game. I don't just take from it, I try to put into it. You see what I'm saying? That shit is crazy to me, bro. I didn't even touch on academics in that last video because he's just, I think he's in a different way than Vlad and No Jumper. I think he's in a very different way. I think it's a similar, but it's a very different way. What I mean by that, I think they're trying to put cases together. Talking about Vlad and No Jumper. Academics, I think, doesn't realize he's putting cases together. And that'd be all fine and well and good if he stopped doing it and he came out and said, look, I was wrong. I shouldn't have said all this. I'm not, you know, and he moved accordingly. He's not doing that. That's the fucking problem. How the rap game is allowing this kid to hang around. I mean, I get the type of subscribers he got and the type of leniency he got, given that he's not signed under any type of contract or anything. That's cool. And that's why you see him in a lot of ways being bigger than Meek Mill, because why? Meek Mill has something he's got to uphold. He's got certain regulations he's got to follow. He's got certain people always in his pocket who will always be in his pocket, even if he don't want them to be. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't want to tear down academics because I understand, okay, yeah, he was probably that kid who sat inside, played Nintendo, or didn't grow up in the hood but knew people in the hood, whatever the case. And he's probably not well educated on what things like dry snitching or why he can't be doing that. I mean, because eventually it's going to get to a point someone's going to do something to him. Someone's going to have enough, and it's going to happen, you know. And you're going to have all the motherfuckers like me going, I told him don't be saying it like that. He with all his fucking subs, knew better. Point blank, man. I mean, I don't want to see nothing happen to him because I feel like it's not in the same way as Vlad or No Jumper where he's meaning to do it. You see what I'm saying? I think academics is unconscious or subconsciously doing it. Like, he's not meaning to, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't understand how these things fully work, I don't think. I often wonder if the war in Chirac was like his first exposure to like real situations. And he's got shit on for that a lot. I don't think that that's right to shit on him for that so much just because he didn't cause that. You see what I'm saying? But in terms of him dry snitching, he need to take accountability for that and he need to move accordingly and change how he moving. Because that's not cool. When you're going out there and then you try to say, but I'm a civilian, so it's... No, that's where you fucking stop. That's flag on the play. Mom, the old lady across the street is a civilian. She's called the cops on people, though. She's definitely telling. But you expect that from her. You see what I'm saying? She's not a DJ Academics. She's not a, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not nobody in this culture. She's who you expect to be doing that. People in this culture are not supposed to be expected to be doing that. People in this culture is not supposed to be putting shit on, you know, saying shit. Dry snitching ain't type of snitching, man. You're just not supposed to be here. That's why I wore Stop Snitching, Stop Snitching, Stop Lying shirt the last time I went to court. I'm so fucking angry I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, this shit crazy out here. I just want this shit back to what I grew up with, man. That's why I'm doing it. I got in the music shit for it, man. But listen, snitching is snitching. I don't care if you're a civilian. I don't care if you Crip, blood, whatever. I don't care. You snitching is you snitching. None of my brothers be snitching like that. None of my brothers be even dry snitching. If a camera come around, we probably gonna get silent like that. If you asking about us. Be easy, man.